Anime fans out there, welcome back to Otaku Days. As always, I'm your host, Otaku Dad. Today, I'm going to do a theory video. Um, okay, so I've been seeing around on YouTube a couple different anime forums I'm on and things like that about Jiren. What I've been hearing is Jiren's been trained by his god of destruction, his angel, and his Kai. Well, I have to argue with him being trained by his angel because she seems surprised about Jiren. Like she has no idea who he is. So I'm going to have to say I highly doubt he was trained by his angel. It is a possibility he was trained by his god of destruction, or his universe Kai. But my theory is that you don't need a god of destruction or an angel to achieve the level of the gods. I mean, Goku did it by gaining the power of 6 Saiyans together to turn him into a Super Saiyan God. Yes, it was only temporary. Frieza actually trained to achieve the power of a god, and he did it by himself. No angel, no god of destruction to help him. Just himself to achieve this power. So I believe, in my opinion, I believe Jiren did the same thing, except for he did it in a slightly different way. Jiren is always meditating, and the reason why I believe this is because they say, scientists have said, and a bunch of different things I've read, that if you can sit there and access 100% of your brain's full potential all at once, then nothing is beyond your reach. So, I believe that Jiren actually meditated to the point where he was finally able to access 100% of his mind, which then, with physical training, caused his body and his chi to catch up, to match. Because if your mind is at 100%, it's going to cause your body to also want to be at its optimum state to compensate the power and processing of your brain. I mean, they show this in a couple different TV shows. There's what the hell is that one show called, where they have this guy off the street take the pill, and it causes him to access 100% of his mind, and his body compensated his mind by after he learned how to actually fight, his body was able to compensate the speed and process his mind was going at, so that his body could do what needed to be done to compensate for it without any drawbacks. Yes, it took a bit of time, but it's just how it is. It takes time for you to adapt. So, in my opinion, Jiren meditated to unlock the full potential of his mind. Maybe it wasn't for the full potential of his mind, but maybe he was strong to begin with, like Goku, and had dark emotions that he wanted to put at bay by meditating. Well, and in doing so, I believe, like I said, he unlocked 100% of his mind, thus giving him the powers on terms or greater than a god of destruction. I mean, he's able to surpass time and space, as said in the anime. And if you can get your mind to that point at 100%, time and space have no meaning to you. I mean, I'm not a very religious I am a religious person, but I'm not overly religious. But they used to say, or the Bible said, humans lived to 900 years or older. And I think that's due to them having 100% access to their mind. Their body was able to compensate for their mind's unlimited potential. But when we ate of the fruit, that potential slowly decayed because it was filled with knowledge that we did not require, or whether or not we required it or not, but it was knowledge we were not supposed to have. So our mind, filled with all this new knowledge, had to limit itself. And thus the limiters on the human mind. Again, these are all just my theories on this. So please, no religious nuts going after me over this. So let's just... Another person I think will be able to eventually achieve kind of a same state as Jiren is Piccolo. Piccolo is always meditating to grow stronger. I mean, Piccolo gets stronger and stronger. Maybe not at the same rate the Saiyans do, or Jiren did, or even Frieza. But he's still growing stronger at a great rate by meditating and calming his mind and trying to break the limits of his mind. I mean, to give another example of this, Frieza, why in hell mentally trained himself and meditated in hell while being tortured by stuffed animals and fairies to get stronger and gain control over Golden Frieza, his golden form, to where it doesn't drain as much energy as it did and would last longer. So if just meditating and mental training did all that for Frieza, just think about somebody Jiren's level that has been doing it for years and still continuously does it. I mean, they would be unstoppable and nothing would be out of their reach. I mean, Jiren's able to shoot off eye blasts that are stronger than any eye blast we've seen before. He sent back a spirit bomb that was on the level of the gods right back at Goku. I mean, like I said, by doing all this mental training and meditating to calm his mind, he has achieved 100% control over his mind, thus making him the unstoppable monster he is. He didn't need no training from Universe's 11 God of Destruction, or his Kai, or the Angel. He gained all this power on his own, and he's only going to keep getting stronger through meditating. The more he meditates, the stronger he's going to get, because he no longer has the limits that were bound upon him, upon all living beings, because he has broke the limits of his mind. I know this video was kind of rambly. I'm not the best at getting my thoughts together, so I'm glad I was able to get this all out and tell you my opinion on the whole Jiren matter. Again, I thank you all for tuning in. As always, I'm your host, Otaku Dad, and peace out.